We are in a state of emergency. We need another Great Awakening. The Great Awakenings in the past came when America was living far from the principles of God and were figuring out its identity as a nation. Revivalists John and Charles Wesley went public with the gospel, and people like Jonathan Edwards helped build the spiritual infrastructure of this nation. Inspired by their boldness, countless missionaries left their homes and transformed nations. We are needing another reformation back to authentic, credible, powerful expression of following Jesus in our generation. This is God's divine remedy. And the gospel of the kingdom shall be preached to the whole world as a testimony to all nations, and then the end will come. To answer the call, we developed the Arrow School. Just as an arrow begins in the wilderness of preparation and gets polished and launched, through our schools, God has been preparing young people to be trained and launched to the nations. This missions movement will join both older and younger generations together. When we get unto God's vision, mission, and His agenda, God will use every church, every leader, every believer of all ages to complete the Great Commission. Matthew 24:14, words spoken by Jesus concerning our generation. Whom will He send and whom will it go for our God to redeem the souls of whom He has purchased? God has already placed the stamp of approval on you. Will you be filled with God and free of fear for your generation, for the sake of the lost, for Christ, and for the gospel that saved your soul from death? So pray for revival, preach the gospel, make disciples, release miracles. Let us go to all peoples.